Hi lovely people, how are you all doing today? Welcome to my channel. In this video I am going to share this amazing and delicious tuna meat pie with you. Stay tuned to the end of this video to see how I make it. So here are the ingredients that I'm using. In my bowl I'm just adding 4 cups of plain flour, and to that I'm going to be adding salt, baking powder, and also nutmeg, as well as some thyme, but the thyme and nutmeg are optional. You don't have to add them. And then I will be adding 1 egg yolk to it as well to make it even more richer, and of course 120 ml of milk, and not to miss out my butter. So if you are using 500 grams of flour, then you need 250 grams of butter, but I am using almost approximately 900 plus gram of flour. Having said that, I am not using half that amount of butter. I am just using 312.5 gram of butter. So it's optional. I don't want too much butter in there, even though the butter is going to make it more flakier, but I do not want too much of butter. Hence why I am using the milk and the egg yolk, as that will give me extra boost to make my pie more flakier and rich in texture. So I'm just adding the butter. It's good to use the butter coat and make sure to leave it out in a room temperature for at least a few minutes before you start making your dough. I will list all the ingredients and measurements down below in the description box, so do make sure to have a look and ask any question if you have any. I'm just mixing that in together with the flour, and also just a tip, leaving irregular pieces of butter in the flour also helps with a more flakier pie, or gives you a more flakier pie. So I'm now going ahead to add my egg, and I'm literally just folding that in. Then I'll go ahead and add my milk. So once that is done, I'm going to wrap in my cling film and place in the fridge for at least 1 hour while I get on to prepare my filling. So I'm just getting on with my filling. Here I've just got a bunch of pepper and some tomato with my tuna. I'm using 2 cans of tuna. I just literally popped that into my pan and added some green onions, red onions, and green pepper, red pepper, and my tomato. And now I'm just adding a little bit of black pepper, a pinch of salt to taste, and a pinch of all-purpose seasoning, and I'm just going to let it simmer on a low heat for about 8 minutes. I don't want the vegetables to go soft because it's going to cook in the meat pie. So yeah, so I'm making sure to mix that well so it's well combined. And I haven't added any extra oil in this because I used the sunflower oil tuna, so there is absolutely no need to add any extra oil in here. So once that is done, I'm going to leave it aside to cool down before I go in and start flattening my dough and filling in the dough. So that is ready, and I'm just going to leave it to cool. So now I'm just gonna go ahead with my pie. I will be using my bowl here to shape the pie, or to shape the pie. And I do have some tuna and vegetable left over. I'm using that first, and then I'm gonna go ahead and just flatten all the dough, or shape all the dough, and put it aside before I start filling them one by one. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just using my rolling pin to roll, and I'm not rolling these too thin. So all I'm doing is shaping the dough round, and then putting the filling in the middle and sealing it with my fork, or I will be using my hand sometime. So I'm going to do one more, and then I'm just going to flatten all the dough. And of course, I have more pieces of meat pie, but for the video purposes, I will only be showing a few. So now I'm just going to fill each pie, or each dough rather. By the way, if today is your first time joining me on my channel, do not forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell, so when uploading a video you will be the first to be notified. And also any question is welcome. Just comment down below in the comment section, and I will get back to you as usual. So once I'm done doing this, I'm just going to poke a hole on top of it and brush it with an egg. You can brush it with milk, evaporated milk, or butter to give me a beautiful outer layer. So I'm done here, and I'm just going to brush the top with my egg. And I have also preheated my oven for about 10 minutes on 200 degrees, and I'm just going to bake my pie for 20 to 25 minutes. And I'm now going to pop my pie in the oven and then bake. And this is the end result of my pie. Trust me, it is flaky, it is really moist inside, it is really delicious, it's no comment. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please give me a thumbs up, comment and subscribe. Don't forget again to hit the notification bell so when I upload a video you will be the first to be notified, and follow me on Instagram, on TikTok, on Facebook as Explorewithsu. Thank you guys, I really appreciate you all, and see you in the next video.